Hello, thanks for tuning in to this video. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to preserve your tomato paste for a very long time in glass jars using basically the pasteurization method. So you will not need to put your tomato paste in a freezer or a refrigerator. You will just put it in a glass jar and it's going to last for about a year. If you want to know how I made this tomato paste, you can watch the previous video. Just go somewhere. I'll put the link in the YouTube. I'll put the link below and you're going to watch how I made this very yummy, lovely tomato paste. It is something you do not want to miss. So the first step will be to sterilize your glass jars. The glass jars have already been washed with clean soap and water, so we are going to sterilize them using heat coming out of boiling water. So basically, don't put the glass jars directly on the bottom of the pots. So you put like a base, something to stop the glass jars from touching the pot, so that if the pot is too hot, it doesn't break the glass jars. So the first step is to pour your water into the pot to cover up this base a bit. Then you put your mason jars or whatever glass jar types you're using, turn it upside down and put it on the base. You also do the same thing for the covers, and try as much as possible not to allow these things touch themselves. It might not be totally possible, but try as much as possible to avoid that. The next step will be to turn on the lighter under the pot to get your heat. Boil this for when it starts boiling, let the water boil. When it starts boiling, let the steam, after I start boiling, count 5 minutes and let the steam sterilize the bottle for about 5 minutes before you now go ahead to remove it. So as we can see, it's already boiling. We can now go ahead and wait for 5 minutes and then we remove it. After 5 minutes, we are ready to take this now sterilized glass jars off. Lay down your tray or whatever surface you're transferring it to. Gently move your pots to beside the glass trays. Wear your gloves because this thing is going to be very hot, so you have to have all your equipment in place to transfer the glass jars to the clean surface. You can now go ahead and transfer your tomato paste into your glass jars, or whether it's pepper you want to pasteurize, whatever it is you want to pasteurize, just go ahead and transfer it into your glass jar neatly. Once you're done transferring, the next step is to acidify it a bit using either lemon juice or citric acid. I'm gonna be using lemon juice. So I squeezed the lemon juice out in the first video when I was making the tomato paste. So it is like equivalent of 2 tablespoons per 500 gram by 500 ml or 1 pint jar. I did 2 tablespoons per, is it 490 something ml, or I think I even did 1 because my lemon juice was not enough. So but that still worked fine. So it's like 2 tablespoons per 500 ml worth of volume for your pasteurization. This is just to help you extend the shelf life of the tomato paste. Please note that we are going to go ahead and cover it right now with the sterilized covers, and once you cover this jar right now and you go ahead to pasteurize, you can never open it again. Once you open it, it's going to go into the fridge. So let's go ahead. When you bring out the covers from the boiling water, please make sure you go ahead and wipe the corners of the lids so that you don't have any water trapped in the corners of the lids of the cover that can get into your tomato paste. So it's very important that everything is completely dry. You can use a very neat paper towel for that. Now that we are done, the next step is to immerse the covered tomato paste in water. You're going to basically cover you're going to make sure the water covers the entire tomato paste. And the next thing we are going to be doing is bringing this to a boiling point. After it boils, we are going to make sure the tomato paste remains in the boiling water for 45 minutes. For 45 whole minutes. So the first thing is to bring it to a boiling point, and after it boils, we are going to make it stay for 45 minutes. Now it's been 45 minutes since the water started boiling, and now it's time to take it off and proceed to the next step. You can go ahead and bring out the pasteurized tomato paste. Yes, it's now pasteurized. Bring it out of the water. This is going to be quite difficult if you do not have those jar removers. I don't have them, so I had to improvise to use this sieve to bring them so that it wasn't going to burn my hand. So I brought them out. It's very hot. The next thing for you to do is turn them upside down. Leave it overnight. Turn them upside down. The reason why you're turning them upside down is because in case there is any space in between the lids and the jars, it will pour out by the time it's morning, and you will know that there is something wrong with the pasteurization. So you can see that I am pressing the lid here. You want to basically look out for the space in between the jars. You also want to see if the lid will press. If it should press or it should pop out, that means you cannot go ahead and keep this. That means it wasn't pasteurized. That means it's not preserved. So press it very well. Make sure it doesn't press up, or make sure it doesn't pop up, and make sure it doesn't press down. That means nothing can come in and nothing can go out, and everything is fine. As you can see, mine is perfect, is intact. It is not popping up and it is not pressing down. That's to tell you that the thing was well done. And if you turn it down overnight also, nothing will leak out. You will know it was well done. So that is how to have it pasteurized. So I hope this video was useful for you. Will you try it out? Let me know and tell me how everything went by the time you try it out. Don't forget to like, share this video with somebody you know will need it, and subscribe to this YouTube. I'll be bringing you more hacks and healthy food related content because that is my everyday lifestyle. Thank you very much for watching. Please share with your friends and subscribe. See you some other time.